Just gonna wait for maybe somebody to come on. Going a little bit early today. Hang on, while I turn this off. 1 second. It's just stop. Sorry. Hey everybody, I'm Jenny and welcome to Oils with me, A to Z. We are working our way through the alphabet and today we are talking about Clary Sage. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Life just kind of got in the way. I've been trying to kick this bronchitis that I've had and I just really needed a rest day, honestly. That's what I did. So I took one. And I'm glad I did because now I feel a lot better. I still feel a little bit congested in here, but I've been using my oils and they are helping me a ton, actually. I don't have it with me, but what I've been using for my congestion in my head is our Tri-Ease soft gel. So Tri-Ease is a blend of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Those three together, probably if I had to guess, they were 2 to 2 to 1. So lemon, lavender to 1 peppermint. Those three oils used together are synergistically awesome at being natural antihistamines. So they've been helping me a ton. But back to the topic at hand, Clary Sage. I love Clary Sage. So I know I say I love all these oils, but oh my gosh, this one is a super heavy hitter and for good reason. Okay, we'll get into that in 1 second. I'm gonna hit all of the necessaries right out the bat. So you can use this oil in 3 different ways. You can use it in your diffuser aromatically, or by just putting a drop in the palm of your hand and inhaling like this. You can also apply it to your skin topically. Clary Sage has been used topically for hundreds of years for its balancing properties. So if your skin is out of balance, maybe your combo a little oily, not a bad idea to add a drop or 2 of this to your moisturizer at night or in the morning to sort of balance the oil on your face. It's been used forever like that, but there are so many good reasons to use Clary Sage, and I'm going to go into a bunch of them today. The third way you can use this oil is internally. Do you see how it says supplemental facts right there? That means that the FDA has cleared this oil, only this oil, not all Clary Sage, okay? Just dōTERRA Clary Sage, as generally regarded as safe, which means you can ingest it. As I say every single time, if you're not comfortable ingesting essential oil, don't do it. Definitely do not ingest any other oil by any other off-brand. And do not ingest even dōTERRA oil if it doesn't have this supplemental facts box on the back, okay? So a little goes a long way. You do not need a lot. A little is better, like more is not better with essential oils. So, all right, now we've got that out of the way. Let's talk about Clary Sage. So Clary Sage has been used for hundreds of years, like I said, for its balancing and relaxing and soothing properties. Just in case you see my eyes go up, I kind of want to tell you guys what I'm doing because I'm using my computer. I've got a computer back behind here. Do you see? So I'm not just coming up with this stuff off the top of my head. I'm actually, a lot of times I'm switching back and forth between tabs because I'm reading things to you. I'm not like a human encyclopedia. I don't keep all of this up here all at the same time. So I am going to do a class on how to help you guys become essential oil experts in your own home. And I can do that easily. But I just kind of wanted to show you behind the scenes, like what happens when my eyes flick up like that because I'm reading. That's why it's happening. Okay. So let me tell you that you can use this for your hair to be sort of rub it into your scalp for healthy follicles. I put this in my bath when I take baths for like silky smooth skin. It really is a balancer. It's been used to balance topically your skin for a long time. And so it's fantastic for that. But my number one reason why I use Clary Sage. Clary Calm is coming next Wednesday. Clary Sage is for sleep for me. Okay. So a lot of people love lavender and I love lavender too. Lavender also can sometimes have a tendency to keep me awake instead of having me go to sleep. So what I do is I put a drop of Clary Sage on the bottoms of my feet before I go to sleep. And literally it knocks me out. I'm usually asleep within 8 minutes. It's like, it's kind of amazing. I love it to pieces. And that is my sort of secret of the day. Clary Sage and vetiver together, forget it. Like, you're out. You're out like a light all night long. And I used to have a major problem with sleep impermanence, which means you can go to sleep okay, but then you wake up and you can't get back to sleep. And so I keep actually a blend of Clary Sage and vetiver next to my bed with a roller bottle, so that I can rub that on the bottom of my feet if I do get up in the middle of the night. And it helps me turn off the fuzz going on, like, you know, that news feed that goes through your brain every night. It helps me turn that off so I can go back to sleep. Okay, so the other reason why people love Clary Sage is that it is so great at relaxing muscles. It's actually really great for smooth muscles. And so women use it for menstrual cramps and it takes them away like that. It's incredible stuff. So you can put this in your bath. You can use it just to treat yourself for like a soothing, you just need a minute, right? Like sometimes you just need to take a 5-minute break and center yourself. Clary Sage is fantastic for that. It's also been used forever for spiritual purposes. Okay. So Clary Sage, clary, that word clary means clear. It's been used in spiritual practices since Roman times in order to meditate and to have clear vision, basically. So let's see here. I want to tell you a little bit about the magic behind why Clary Sage is so awesome. And that magic, as usual, is science, okay? Clary Sage packs a 1-2 punch when it comes to basically soothing and its balancing properties, okay? And those are because of 2 compounds. The first one is called linalool acetate, and the second one is spelled like linalool, but it is pronounced like linalool, okay? And that is because of the nomenclature for naming chemical compounds, okay? Linalool is a alcohol, and every alcohol sounds like all at the end, okay? So that's why it's not linalool, it is linalool, okay? So just fun fact of the day. But this packs a 1-2 punch because linalool acetate when you ingest it, when it becomes part of your body uses enzymes to metabolize linalool acetate to linalool, okay? So you're not only getting linalool as its own little kind of punch, right, of relaxation, you're getting the precursor as well. So that is almost like a natural sustained release that Clary Sage affects in your body, which is such a cool thing, okay? So linalool acetate and linalool affect your monoamines. So your monoaminergic centers in your brain, centers in your body are your brain and your gut, okay? Monoamines are neurotransmitters like dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, and histamine, okay? So because linalool acetate and linalool affect these monoamines and so your receptors in your body work like a lock and key, right? So you've got a key and you've got a lock and you stick it in and you turn it. And if it works, great. It unlocks that receptor and then all kinds of cell cascades happen from that. So this cool thing is that linalool affects all monoamines. So dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine, they all have this unlocks all the same locks. So you have a potentiated effect. That is why Clary Sage is the bomb when it comes to relaxation, soothing, because it works one way. It also has a precursor that turns into linalool. So it's naturally sustained release, and it has the opportunity to affect not just one neurotransmitter, but a bunch of different neurotransmitters, okay? This is the science behind why Clary Sage is such an amazing oil. Okay, so like I do every single time, I'm going to tell you the emotional benefits of this oil. I'm going to use Emotions and Essential Oils book, and let's find it on here. Dun, da, da. Clary Sage. Clary Sage is the oil of clarity and vision. Like I said earlier in the video, Clary Sage has been used spiritually since the Roman times for meditation and for clarity of vision. Clary Sage assists individuals in changing their perceptions. It gives courage to see the truth, one of the finest oils for the brow chakra, which is right here. Clary Sage dispels darkness and illusion, helping individuals to see their limiting beliefs. Clary Sage encourages individuals to remain open to new ideas and to new perspectives. It can assist during a healing crisis when a drastic change of perspective is required. Clary Sage opens the soul to new possibilities and experiences. Let's see here. Let's read the last one. Okay. Clary Sage teaches the spirit how to use its divinely given gifts and is especially helpful in clarifying spiritual vision. It assists in developing the gift of discernment. Clary Sage invites individuals to expand their vision and accept the reality of the spiritual world, which I think is awesome. The negative emotions that it helps to dispel are confused, dark, spiritually disconnected, hopeless, blocked, and block creativity. The positive properties it helps to encourage are spiritual clarity, intuitive, open-mindedness, imaginative, and spiritually discerning. I love to mix Clary Sage with citrus oils, especially lemon and grapefruit. There's something about the mix of those, that blend, that really, when I put it in my diffuser, it makes my house kind of smell like a spa. It also feels really clean and refreshing. And so that is a really good way that I use my Clary Sage. But I love it so much because not only does it help me during my time of the month, but also helps me. It just knocks me out and go to sleep like no problem. Even, I'm not a very good napper, but sometimes I have to take a nap. Like sometimes I'm either working really late or I'm putting together content or whatever it is. And my sleep patterns kind of get off. And so sometimes I have a hard time napping because I feel like I'm going to not be able to sleep later, which stops me from napping, and it's like a whole thing. Anyway, so sometimes I use Clary Sage in the middle of the day to take a quick little 20-minute power nap. So those are my tips for Clary Sage, you guys. I'll be back next Wednesday with Clary Calm, which is a women's blend. It contains mostly Clary Sage, but it has some other really great oils in it as well. I hope you guys have a really great weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.